boy, Coach McGruff, Chuck McGruff. What's up, YouTube fam? We back, baby. Back here with a little bowl preview, season-ending special, award show, whatever you want to call it, man. We here to show you guys what's been going on. Alright, so we're going to head over here to the conference standings to check out how everything ended up before the bowl season start. Number one, you already know what time it is. That means we are the conference champs, bro. This is our first conference championship of Furman history. We never won a Sun Belt championship before, and Coach McGruff got it in his third season, baby. Our goals this year were to just get a bowl bid, not a conference championship, but look what we got, baby. A bowl bid in the conference championship. Good things coming twos, bro. So we ready to move with it. And we're going to check out some of the conference awards that we got available. Let's check them out, man. We got the conference award. We're about to hand out some awards to some great players, and we ready to get at it. Let's check it out. So the Sun Belt Offensive Player of the Year award goes to this kid right here, Kevin Ellison. You keep hearing about him. He is one of the best players that came across the Sun Belt since Chuck McGruff been here, man. But we ready to see what he gonna do on the next level. So you can see his quarterback rating took a substantial gain all the way to his next season in the 2013 to 2014, double it almost. And you see the change of play. It was almost the same amount of attempts each year he was able to get. But he almost doubled his yardage, bro. That means he got so much better in the offseason to where this kid doubled his passing TDs from 15 to 37 and like triple or, lowered his interception percent, his interception, touchdown to interception ratio. Man, he did a great job. Only throwing 8 from throwing 26. And look at the average yards per game in that year. 61% completion. And, man, you could think this kid was having, like, the dream season. I thought he was going to the league, but he stayed after a 4,000-yard season, 37, and touchdowns and 8 interceptions. That was an Offensive Player of the Year season for this kid. But he followed it up this year with a pretty good season also. Lower attempts in passing based off of mostly the new coach in town was Clay Helton, and he didn't allow his quarterback to throw as much. He incorporated a running game. It kind of hurt them because last year they were able to win the conference championship. And this year, man, they was not able to win the conference championship because of the, they wasn't letting him go out here and do the heroics. But he still had a great season, enough to win the conference offensive player of the year. 24 touchdowns and 4 interceptions only, man. He increased only on his completion percentage, which the NFL scouts been looking at, and it was like, hey, this kid is making great throws, man, and they ready to have him on the next level, man, and he's going to be great. So his rushing game, he did accumulate the most rushing yards he ever had in all his seasons. Last year he had 550. This year he had 609. And on top of that, 10 rushing TDs. So Clay Helton did bring in a lot of read options and a lot of spread, option plays for him to get busy back there. You see, and he was doing his thing, man. So congratulations to the kid Kevin Ellison, man. Great year for him, and man, we look forward to seeing him in the NFL. So we're moving on to the Freshman of the Year award for the Sun Belt Conference. And, man, we're going to go check it out, man. You know who won the Freshman of the Year. Who else but my guy? Let's go. Let's get my guy in here. Who else won it but my guy? David Brown, whatever you want to call him. He is the original Brown. 6'5", 242, man. We talked about this kid last year and was like, hey, he's going to help us out a lot. He was able to 40 receptions, 701 yards, and he has the highest yard per reception average in the conference, man. And look at him, man. He had a great year this year, man. You cannot ask for more from a freshman receiver or whatever, tight end. I call him a receiver because he helped us out the most in the passing game, and he helped Woodruff take his game to the next level. And man, we appreciate this kid, and we looking forward to a lot of more years around for this guy. And congratulations to him also. So we're gonna move over here on the defensive side of the ball, baby. Y'all ready for it? Y'all ready for it. So we moving over to the defensive side of the ball. The defensive player of the year is going to who else but my boy Carl Ryder. He's right here. The Bender Award winner of this year. 5 sacks on the year. 72 tackles and 12 tackles for loss. 2 interceptions and 1 pass deflection. This kid was able to get 1 fumble recovery on top of that. So he's been getting 2 interceptions each year, man. And he had a great year. He won the Bender this year. And, man, we knew this kid was going to be monumental for our team. So, man, congratulations to Carl Ryder also. Hold it down, young player. And the Defensive Freshman of the Year award is going to go to the kid from ULM, Pedro Wagner, man. One of the best freshmen I've seen this year. 79 overall, man. I wonder what his star, whatever his ranking was when he came out of high school. Because he had 3 picks, man. He caught 1 on us. And that, I believe, ULM is the only team that beat us this year, man. 6 pass deflections, 1 defensive touchdown, 3 interceptions. And the kid averaged like 40 yards on each interception, man. So that's the end of, you know, the conference conference playoffs, but yeah. But that's the end of the conference awards, man. So we're going to go through the rest of the awards a little brief, very, very quick before we start looking at bowl games. So the award winners, man. So these guys you're going to see in the upcoming series. So we're going to get you familiar with them. Some of these players you're going to see on other teams in the NFL. So we're going to keep it going. So B. Hicks, man, this kid, Ben Hicks won 3 awards this year. So O'Brien, the Maxwell, and the Heisman. Got to be the #1 draft pick. If not, with all of that, he might be like Kyler Murray. You never know. They might not even draft him top 10. He might slide down, but whoever gets him is going to be in luck. So the Walter Camp is for Ahmed. That kid, he won like 3 awards also, maybe 2. He got the Walker and the Walter Camp. So big year for that kid. And the veteran, you know who it is, Carl Ryder. Hold it down. And C. McDonald won the Nagurski. So Caden got him a big trophy there. And O'Brien goes, as we say, to Ben Hicks. He got that one. The Walker back again to Ahmed. And the Bolitnikov goes all the way to my boy Proch, man. James Proch. Check out these stats, y'all. 106 receptions, 1,879 yards. Almost broke the 2,000 yard mark as a receiver. 17 yards per reception. 19, I remind you. More touchdowns than our quarterback. 19 receiving touchdown. 65 longest reception for this kid. He averaged 144 yards per game. A bad game for him is 100 yards. And the 800 yards after catch, this kid wasn't playing, bro. Everything hit his hand, it was going. You know, it was guaranteed caught. So the Mackey go all the way to Cody Mitchell, the best tight end for Marshall. And Georgia, Andrew Thomas got the best tackle of the year award. And the best center of the year is going to the Cesar Ruiz for the Remington. And Lombardi going to the Michigan State lineman Jacob Panasiuk, however you say it, I'm not sure. And the best linebacker, you know, Caden got that. So that kid right there is looking remarkable too. He's going to be a sleeper in the NFL. And Josiah Scott from Michigan State won the Thorpe Award. And Quinn Norton, the kicker of the year from Michigan, gets the Grozer, and the Guy Award goes to Will Hart, and he's gonna hold it down. So Michigan got some kickers on their side there, buddy, and they're not in the national championship game, but they made it close. They almost got there. And look who is last but not least, my boy Jamari Milliken, another kick return award, 2 back-to-back. They can't handle that kid, man. He had a better year last year, but he still ended up with it. So we're gonna check out these bowl games, man. So we just going over the Sun Belt Bowls, games to look out for, which is all of them. And if we see something that catches our eye, we're going to, talk about it. So You already know we going up against Florida International, baby. It's on and popping, and we're going to be ready to take their heads off. But Kirk is choosing FIU, so we're going to take that. We want to upset him about that one, so we're going to keep moving. So Louisiana Lafayette going up against Miami. Who are they choosing on that? They choosing the Raging Cajuns. They got that a smart pick. We want the Sun Belt to go 5-0 in these bowl games. So let's see what else we got. ULM going up against Penn State, and Kirk choosing ULM, boy. That's what I'm talking about, Kirk. Kirk going siding with us most of the time, just not with the Furman Paladins, man. All right, so I believe we got so Arkansas State and Washington. You know, we'll love to see that upset. That will put us on the map for real. The Sun Belt will be on the map. If we go 5-0 and get upset, boy, they will respect us going into next season. And last but not least, the Ball State and Georgia Southern game. But they choosing Ball State. Man, we got Kevin Ellison. He going to have to make them boys look crazy out there. But look at the national championship game, y'all. The Georgia Bulldogs versus Florida. Crazy. And Georgia, I believe, was the champs last year. So they going for back-to-back victories, man. And that sure was. They were the champs last year. They're going for back-to-back victories, man. Back-to-back champs I haven't seen in a while in this game. But, man, I hope you guys enjoyed that little brief video, man, going over the conference awards, the national awards, and the bowl game, man. And we going to get this thing popping for bowl season. If you're as excited as I am, man, you already know what time it is. But the next vid, we're going to be already in the bowl game, and we're going to be ready to turn up and get this dub. But for right now, man, I hope you guys like the vid, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and holla at your boy. Let's go.